Today, here at Smart Africa, we have organized Battle Graphique, Bataille Graphique, co-organized with the Organisation Internationale de la Francophonie, which is a French organization gathering different countries, Francophone countries all around the world, and especially in Africa. The concept of this event is basically to bring designers and creators together to define new patterns for tissues, for fabrics. So we all know about the wax that is very used in Africa, but that is originally from Europe. So the idea, the concept here is to get creators together with designers. The designers are actually working on defining new patterns, ideally innovative patterns based on African culture, language, etc. And then at the end, the idea is to have this pattern printed out on tissue, on bags, on pillows, etc. The interesting part of it officially is that the creators have then the ability to personalize, to customize their creations, and not just have a printed tissue or fabric that they have to cut to fit the collection that they have. So over the last few days, we've been organizing the qualification in Kelab, here in Rwanda. They are partners as well with us. And we've been going through qualifiers. So we had 8 people, 8 candidates at the very beginning. Today's the finals, so it's down to 2 persons. And the idea, the beauty of that contest is that usually when you talk to designers, you tell them what you need. They will go away and they will come back with the finalized product. Here you actually see them do the work in progress. And the creators actually can see how it actually evolves. So at the end of the finals, so the finalist is Soua from Tunisia. The idea is that she will partner with one of the creators to bring the design that she has created into life on one specific fabric.
Interesting that you had to bring different graphic designers and also designers at the same time. Why did you thought of bringing those two together?
It's a very simple idea. I mean, we work a lot in digital, in tech, and we have a lot of people who actually design for websites, for campaigns, etc. What we work in is on the cultural and creative industries, and this is one of them. So we decided to match the two of them, and officially as well, the tech, the digital part of it, brings more creativity, more flexibility to the creators. So we reuse that the graphical battle concept to fit into that, and officially we're in Africa, so we decided to work on African patterns and to see what it could become.
Now, it is with no doubt that you actually organized this battle for a purpose. Could you tell us some of the challenges that graphic designers as well as designers face during their day-to-day life or during the entrepreneurial journey, as well as what you think the Africa or the government is doing to promote this or support this?
So as per the designers and the creators, so it's pretty simple. The designers usually work on web, on application, etc. So you already have that creativity, but it is applied in the digital world. There is something which is very similar, which is mode, fashion. They more or less go through the same process, but they don't have the same tools. So just like for every industry, fintech, agri-tech, etc., is matching the two, tech and a specific sector, to try to make it, to disrupt the sector, to make it explode, and to give more flexibility to the people that actually using it. In the process, what we expect is that by doing that, we can create local jobs on the continent, because of the creator will work with designers, but that will translate into specific fabrics, specific tissues that they will promote. Then they can go on the internet, have an e-commerce website, sell all over the world, which is already the case for some of them. As per the government, you can see here with Smart Africa that in Rwanda, but not only, in many other African countries, the technology, the digital area is something that they see as a lever to accelerate the growth. So we all know about the mobile that disrupted Africa some years ago, that helped Africa to leapfrog from basic telephony to what we have today, which is fintech on mobile. You can send money, you can order your food, etc. You all heard about different examples. And from what I see from the government, and again here today in Smart Africa, is that they are in this process. However, they still need the help of the private sector and the people to actually bring them projects, bring them offers that they're working on to help them actually push forward.
Now, if we look at Transform Africa, is definitely also supporting the young innovators. why did you think of organizing the battle during Transform Africa?
It's very simple. I mean, I told you that we were based in Africa and in Europe as well. In Europe, you have Vivatech, which started just today, if I don't mistake. You have CES in the US, you have GTEx in the Middle East, etc. I think that Smart Africa right now is reaching that level of one big event, one big tech event in Africa, on the African continent. So for me, that's definitely the place to be. The other part as well is, like every other big event, this is the place that you can meet a lot of people at any one time. And then after, when we go in the different countries, we can actually get the contacts and start working with the different people to try to help them, or people to come to us as well.
Right, now, of course, we're going to have a winner by the end of the day. What should we expect from that winner? Because if the person has to compete with other people from different countries here in Africa, what should we expect from them?
For the designers, so we actually just announced the winners. That's Sua. She's from Tunisia. So just to give you a quick reminder, we actually have 4 designers who are originally from Rwanda, or at least based here. We have another 4 which are from Tunisia, from Benin, from Algeria, and from Morocco, and Congo, sorry. So the idea is that we wanted to touch different countries. This is the first edition, at least coupled with Smart Africa. We plan to do many more, and officially we're going to get much more people on the continent to participate. Again, the idea behind that event is not just doing a contest, but it's identifying some people who can maybe become some startups, either in the fashion area or on the design area, and try to help them afterwards with the help, for example, of Renda and Calab. They have the 250 startups program in order to do that. They're actually starting their new cohorts by end of June, if I don't mistake. So the idea is to actually detect different people that could create startups, and officially with the end goal being creating jobs locally in Rwanda, in Africa, and possibly going overseas.